Welcome back to Easy Spirit 101. I hope you guys are having an excellent Friday. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your kind words. Let's go ahead and get into this general reading. Some fairly kind of semi-specific downloads are coming through. So obviously this reading is not going to be for everyone in Divine Collective. If you enjoy just watching the readings, that's excellent. If it's not resonating with your situation at all, feel free to turn it off. You're not going to hurt my feelings at all. Let's see what else. Okay, we're going to get right into this download. Very, very interesting thing about this download. I really don't feel like this is Divine Collective energy. Unless it maybe is someone's past energy. Again, these readings can come up past, present, future energy. And again, when we say reading energy, that really refers to the fact that a message could be pretty specific, or it could come out as like a metaphorical puzzle piece, or it can literally just be tapping into, for instance, you have someone in Divine Collective and you have someone you've known a long time, but you and this person don't talk anymore. That this person keeps thinking something specifically about you. Like, I'm going to do this to Divine Collective, or I'm going to write Divine Collective a letter. They keep thinking this over and over again. I'm going to write Divine Collective a letter over and over again, but they're never actually doing it. They don't do it. That can pop up in the energy. That can pop up in the energy as like so-and-so might want to write you a letter or reach out to you or communicate with you. It's just energy. They literally may never do that. So that's something that you guys, it's kind of coming through to explain a little bit more how the general energy readings work, just because it is very important to really keep it as entertainment, keep it, you know, a bit of detachment when you're listening to it to an extent. And always listening to your own intuition, following your own guidance and your own discernment. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this particular reading, which is coming through specifically that certain information coming through in downloads recently for Divine Collective. Some individuals really don't want that coming through in a reading. However, they're like manifesting it through fear. That's the specific part about it. Someone manifesting through fear that they're afraid certain information is going to like come through in a reading. First of all, don't be watching the readings. If you've got something you want to hide, you're upset, some sort of information is coming through in an energy reading with a tarot reader, with a psychic, with a whoever, with a channeler, whoever. Your best bet is to really get out of that person's energy, get off their channel, don't buy readings with them, or however that works. So that's something to be said. Someone specifically is manifesting through fear, meaning they are afraid of certain information coming out in like some sort of collective readings. So that's part of the download. The other part of this particular download, semi-specific again, something to do with a, wow, I just heard rat trap. Again, that's like a metaphorical. It's something about like somebody's being a rat in someone's energy, and something is like a trap, or someone set up a trap for someone is how this is coming through. The specific download has to do with a bachelorette party. A bachelorette party specifically, and something about like the amount of money that was spent on a bachelorette party raised a red flag. I'm guessing maybe when it comes to like legal matters or in the justice system or something like that here. May or may not be something going on about a hotel connected to this particular energy, but that's what's coming through. Something going on about a bachelorette party. What is Divine Collective? Why is this coming up for Divine Collective? Why is this coming up? What do we need to know about it? Somebody did something too soon. Yeah, okay, interesting. So somebody did something too soon. I don't know if somebody spoke on this and it never came through. Maybe this couple never ended up getting married. This is coming out sideways. I'm going to leave it like that just for reference point. So maybe someone here like got engaged, but they never actually got married. I did just see the coffin energy on the bottom. So something may have come to an end. Or yeah, so maybe this was just someone's plan. That's funny because we were tapping in very heavily on like the way the messages can come through in an energy reading, which is what these are. Even when you're saying you're watching somebody on YouTube and they're like, I'm a tarot reader and I'm reading your cards and blah, 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 or I'm a psychic, it is still coming through as energy. That's how it works. It's not always going to be specific. It can literally be something someone has were thinking about, planning about, wrote a note about it, and it like never came to fruition. So that may or may not be the case in whatever this is for. That's interesting. Yeah, so I don't know. This either is something that someone was planning and it hasn't come in yet, or this is something that happened in the past. Definitely with this distant horizon energy poking out here, something has already occurred, or something is far off in the distance. This may have been someone's plan because the message of like some sort of trap coming up keeps popping up for this reading. So let's see what's going on now. And with this, the false person's out here. So what's up with this? A gift in reverse. Someone here may have been like trying to trap someone, or maybe they lured someone in with promises of some sort of lavish party. Interesting. Courthouse lovers. What the? Something was fake. Something was faked. This could be some sort of marriage was faked. Someone here may have even pretended to have a marriage just so they can send some sort of paperwork through, and they didn't actually do this. You know what this is kind of giving me? Not long ago, I had a reading on some sort of karmic couple, and it very specifically came through that this karmic couple would... Ooh, confirmation. Excuse me. Confirmation. Okay, for those of you who remember, recently I did a reading. Well, not super recently, but a couple months ago or something. We had a reading come through. Karmic couple. These two individuals, how do I put it? Definitely fraud is what it is. They do this for work here. With the lovers coming out on top of occupation, what it was coming through was like a person would pursue a partner. They like find a partner on a dating app or something and take it to where it was so far. Like, let's start talking about marriage. Let's start talking about being engaged. And by the time it got that far, whatever came along with that, a ring, put my name down on paper, let me move into your house, whatever it is, they would take. That's what came through in the last reading, is like they would take that person to the cleaners. So that's the basic gist of what's going on. So why is this coming out again? Why is this coming out in Divine Collective Energy? Occupation out here again. Okay, so what this like scheme or scam has come to an end. Yeah, time to move on. Message of concern. Someone here may have received some sort of for someone it may be like a court summons. Someone here may have been summoned in court for something they did here. fraud, committing some sort of fraud, which is what's coming up here. Some sort of karmic couple that like takes people to the cleaners, gets that person to fall in love with them, talk marriage with them, and be like, well, let me add you to my bank account, you know, like that kind of thing. Which is so bizarre to me. Like, why is this coming up? This is like something you'd see in a movie. What is this? What is this here for? Why is this here? This karmic couple, I gotta be really, really for real. This karmic couple here, thinks or thought. This karmic couple, this is how it's coming through. This karmic couple felt like or thought that whoever you are in Divine Collective was never figuring it out, never privy to the game, and never would be. And they were in the process of setting someone in Divine Collective up again. They had already done this in some capacity to some extent, and they were planning or preparing to do this again. Maybe even, you know, I don't know what this is, but this came through. So maybe this is what raised the red flag, because it's coming through like this bachelorette party did actually happen and raise some sort of red flag, like because of how much money was spent. I don't know, somebody took somebody's credit card or something and went wild with it. Somebody here is worried. 9 of Swords. I mean, this is so far, whoever's resonating with this, somebody here is definitely caught red-handed. Somebody here might have somebody like digging in. Once upon a time, somebody may have thought they were never going to have somebody like digging in their information or something, digging in their legal documents, and now they do. That's part of what's going on here. This is part of someone's karma. This is part of someone's karma. Whenever I get a chance, once upon a time, one of you guys had asked me something about like some of my favorite things that I like to read in the Bible. And not long ago, I was reading some passages about complacency, kind of like when God has asked you to do something, when God has asked you to step into a certain position, certain place, do a certain thing, work on something, at least take effort towards it. This person here was absolutely, that's funny because that's kind of what was coming through yesterday. It's kind of like when God offers you a cup and you outright reject God's cup, that he's the one offering it to you, of all people, of all things. So this is really coming through like that. This is part of someone's karma, whatever's going on here. This person may have rejected. This is what this is. They're healing. Maybe God asked this person to heal from something, to get it together. Maybe because they were doing certain things that were related to not having confidence. Here with the 2 of Swords energy, this is very much a level of like indecision, confusion. This person may have followed the crowd a lot. This was related to this person's like lack of confidence, lack of standing in their own, something about this person being on their own footing, like doing their own thing, doing what they say, meaning what they say. All this kind of stuff is connected to God asking this person to do some sort of healing, and they failed to do this. It literally says right here, failing to see a magical opportunity. confirmation here. This person could have had everything that they were wishing and hoping for. And this is what laid behind it. This person kept looking back in the past rather than like doing something that was asked of them. They started going for, this person kind of got it in their head that they would just go for everything they wanted, but they would, you know, false person here. It's like Seven of Swords energy. They would go about it in a shady way. This person just started taking without doing the work, and they're getting some sort of karma here. This person, part of the reason why, again, this karmic couple, this person feels like this karmic partner is part of the reason or the why behind how they ended up involved in a situation. This person may feel like they were manipulated in some way. I also feel like someone's energy here, like they want to run from this. Somebody here wants to run from this, whatever trouble that they got coming towards them. Confirmation with the Magician, and that this is like someone, when someone's not like focused and confident about what they're doing, they're constantly like, this is a wishy-washy energy. This person was manifesting from a wishy-washy energy, or they believe or feel that this third-party energy or this other person in this karmic couple manifest from a wishy-washy energy or something like that. I'm almost getting this person might be looking towards this other individual in this couple like they're trying to blame them. They want to blame them. They want to blame this partner they got involved with. Confirmation with the Hanged Man here. This person can't make sense of something. They cannot make sense of this to save their life. This person cannot make sense of their life to save their life, is how this is coming through. This is going to be fun. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know what's going to come out through here. This is one of the decks that we've been working on for a bit. Something here is hidden. Something uses trauma to gain control. So someone, again, what did I say about this person? This person feels manipulated by whoever this other partner is in this karmic couple. That's where they're at right now. That's what they're looking at. That's funny because that's like the, somebody feels like they're figuring out something way too late. Somebody feels like they're figuring this out way too late. They maybe couldn't tell. This person couldn't tell that this person was manipulating them for so long. They wanted everybody else to see that this person was manipulating them and like didn't. It's like they couldn't put two and two together. There's something about very split energy when it comes to this situation, to this person. Some sort of lie that got out of hand. Hidden theft. A hidden theft. Lie that got out of hand. Chasing something that is not theirs. There's like, this is really coming through. What came through with this energy, this couple last time, was taking advantage of multiple people, like committing fraud kind of energy over and over again. Yeah, someone here, this is someone's ex. This is why this is coming through. This is why that this is coming through for Divine Collective, because it's kind of like maybe if someone here, it's really kind of like spirit letting you know maybe you did the right thing, because someone here has ascended tremendously. This other person in the hangman position may even go through their own kind of ascension, because they're finally putting some sort of pieces together. But this person was entitled, and I feel like literally this person felt entitled to you, to your energy, to something you had. And someone here in Divine Collective, you went on about your business. You did what you needed to do. You kept going. You may never have gotten closure. You may never know what really happened. All this kind of thing. This is like spirit kind of throwing you a bone, being like, this is what happened to this person. You know, I really feel like this is someone's karma. Like, this person may have done this, something like this to you. And then something like this happened to them. And they're going to get in a tremendous amount of trouble for doing so. That's kind of how that's coming through. This is kind of spirit's heads up. Not that we really want to kind of roll around in someone else's pain or struggle, obviously, but maybe just for someone's peace of mind here. There's something significant. There's something significant about one of the partners in this karmic partnership. Could be the, regardless, put it where it is for you. For instance, if you're a divine feminine, maybe this masculine went towards another woman or something like that. This person gave this person a tremendous amount of karma. It's strongly coming through for some of you, like this person was doing this to you and then it got done to them. That kind of thing is coming through. And it's really for like peace of mind here. Confirmation and ability to commit to a path once found. What did I say about wishy-washy energy? What else does Divine Collective need to know about this reading, please? This person is getting karma because it's something to do with like not taking care of their responsibilities or something like that here. Yeah, for compromising integrity and honesty. Basically, it's coming through like this individual here. This is, let's say this is this masculine in this karmic couple. This masculine in this karmic couple may once upon a time try to pull the wool over your eyes, and they went towards what ended up being their karma. And now thinking maybe they got a slap on the wrist for what they did to you, this karmic feminine here helped drag them into or someone in this coupleship helped drag them into much more serious karma. It says believing that energy and action are not required for growth. That's what's going on with this person when it comes to someone in here. So maybe once upon a time, for this reading is coming out for Divine Collective, but clearly this is like someone else connected to your energy, past, present, or future. Maybe once upon a time this person could have been on the up and up with you, because it is also strongly coming through like God presented this individual an opportunity and they rejected it. And it's connected to this believing that energy and action are not required for growth. This person's getting like double, triple karma, which is funny because this right here, we're always hearing these silly songs based off of these commercials here, and that's what that's giving me. This person walked around kind of acting like that. Like they didn't need to do anything. They could do whatever they wanted to whoever they wanted. This person is getting double, triple, maybe quadruple karma for something they did here to someone in Divine Collective. Violates the trust. violates the trust. This person here violated your trust. This person, for someone here, this could have been someone's partner. You know, there's another reader that recognizes the High Priestess and the Magician as divine counterparts energies. And I really, really concur with what she's saying and really identify with that as well. And here we have the Magician here. This could have been someone's person that fell off their path. Not only did they fall off their path, they rejected it. This here is this four cups. They rejected. This person, with this coming out sideways, once upon a time, they might have been actually working on it. They might have actually been taking the steps and doing something they were asked to do when it came to their own ascension. And at some point, they said, F it. They F it. And it had something to do with this karmic partner. Someone here, someone or both individuals in this karmic couple have told some sort of lie that has spiraled and spiraled and spiraled. Like, imagine a tumbleweed in the desert that just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. That is what's going on as well in this person's situation. That is going to bite them hard. And so this person and or couple are both in quite a bit of trouble. And this is really coming up, I think, for Divine Collective. Just for your FYI, your understanding, is something to do with peace of mind. Maybe once upon a time, you let this other person that your person went towards, maybe you let it get to you or something like that here. This person kind of did you a favor, is really how it's coming through. This person hand dealt whatever they dragged this person into, helped deliver them some sort of karma, some sort of deserved karma, because this person was like taking advantage of you, taking advantage of someone here in Divine Collective. Confirmation. And it's this loss of personal identity, again, which is giving me fraud. There's something going on. This person could have even committed fraud towards someone here in Divine Collective. For some of you, I'm getting tried to drag you. They tried to drag you into committing fraud as well. Or said you did it. Something like that here. Betrayal by misusing confidences. This is part of why this person is getting stacks on stacks. Stacks on stacks of karma. They wanted some sort of free money so bad that they may have hurt someone here. They may have hurt their own partner in some cases. Once upon a time, maybe you and this person were soulmates, and they like rejected. They rejected the journey. They may have rejected you. Confirmation. This card over here says, like I said earlier, this person may have someone digging around in their information and they never thought they'd have to deal with that. And they might have that going on currently with this detective energy here. Someone here may be looking into this falsified information. Let's get some final messages for Divine Collective. Let me get some final messages. What does Divine Collective need to know? This person may have lied on someone in Divine Collective and said that you did something. Maybe their karmic partner, their karmic bride. I don't know why that's funny, but something's worth laughing at when it comes to this particular couple, this particular set of circumstances. Someone here, maybe their karmic partner may have done something, and this person like told somebody it was actually you. In some cases, someone here might be in trouble for using someone's driver's license, got a hold of someone's like driver's license or something like that, or some sort of photo identity. And that's part of what all this is going on here. Somebody's looking into this. Somebody knows they're in trouble. Yeah, this is person's energy. That's funny. I don't normally do that, and it's like knee deep into using that deck. This is what this person is. This is something about this person's energy. So that's a clue for someone here. This person will get knee deep into something and be like, never mind. They didn't get knee deep into a relationship or something serious, knee deep into a career or something, and be like, never mind, change and like go in another direction with this. That's that Two of Swords energy with this person. And the reason this person does that is because of the healing that they were asked to do and did not do it. They didn't do it. That's why that person is like that. This person, something about this person having addictions as well. So like alcohol or other things here. What's the final messages for Divine Collective? What does Divine Collective need to know at this time? There's something coming in that you don't see yet, like something hidden in this situation or related to this situation is coming towards you that you don't see yet. Someone here is being seen as a bully. This card keeps wanting to come out. This detective may even be seeing some sort of group or this couple. Someone here, they're seeing these individuals as like a bully. I'm getting this is connected to at some point when they got in trouble. This karmic couple got in trouble for doing something, possibly even under your name, and then turn around and said, oh, it was you, something like that here. Somewhere in that process. This card here, by the way, is based on this movie called The Lie, where that's exactly what happens. Somebody tells the dumbest lie in the whole world to help get her friend out of trouble, and tells her parents, and her parents start freaking out. They start doing this and that. And they even like, oh, well, I got a friend who's a cop and all this stuff. And they go and tell this elaborate lie. And then it really, really spirals and spirals and spirals until the little girl's parents like end up in jail for oofing someone, something like that. Like, that's how intense it is. This is really like something has spiraled and spiraled. What does Divine Collective need to know? What's the final messages for Divine Collective, please? And keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving towards your passion, your devotion. Obviously, someone here, you're being asked to... This information is like coming out really for peace of mind for someone, but you're also being asked to keep moving forward, doing what you're doing. Unbridled appreciation of someone or something. Keep doing. I feel like this is your energy, and that's what you're meant to be doing at this time. Keep doing it. Also feel like someone here, confirmation, someone here in Divine Collective is trying to heal from certain problems and struggles, or maybe even this energy here from this group or from a couple or from maybe even this past partner. Keep doing what you're doing. Some of you got good karma coming in the form of that, specifically related to whatever this person did to you when it comes to your trust. Fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring into your life. So someone here might be working on this, or something going on with sabotaging. Highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes that it would bring into your life. So don't, these two energies right here, great passion and devotion. Someone here, Divine Collective, you're being asked to, like, don't hold back right now. Keep doing what you're doing and don't hold back. And something in this situation, this is really giving me that this person here, even if you end up hearing about this like through the grapevine, or you hear about this after some sort of like case is closed or something like this, this person's mostly getting like, the karma is like 5D, meaning that it may not even ever come back to you, but this is spirit kind of letting you know or giving you peace of mind. This person's really getting it back for whatever they've done here. For some of you, if you resonate with this, it's coming through as well for this person did something to you in multiple lifetimes as well. So they're really, again, triple, quadruple karma for this person, and whatever this energy is here, whatever this karmic couple did, maybe or maybe not regarding you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. You got some sort of confirmation, clarity out of it. I'll see you again next time.